Hello guys, welcome back for the last level, Argent. Now, as we may know, Hell usually absorbs dimensions they invade, like what is going to happen on Earth in Doom Eternal. And this is basically what happened to the people of Argent. We know Argent used to be a world lived by humanoids, pretty much looking the same as normal humans from Earth. And yeah, so basically they would absorb the dimension, the planet, whatever. They would use the technology for themselves, destroy every trace of the civilization. Well, they couldn't destroy this statue, could they? It even has the Slayer mark. So you can imagine we were quite close to whatever was happening down here. And yeah, I will go into the detail a little bit about the Wrights and who they were. So where can I start? With the Wrights, we should say this. They are unique creatures in a way that they don't belong to the Heaven faction. Like, it's easy to say like, oh yeah, this is Doom, there is Hell, so there has to be Heaven as well. But there's not only that. Like, there is a whole universe out there. So yeah, sure, there is Hell. There is a version of Heaven, which is the makers, the Khan maker and whatnot, and its people, or whatever it is they are. Angels or whatever you want to call them. So as we are gonna chew through them, I'm gonna try and give you a little rundown of the lore, at least behind the Wrights, just so you know that they're not angels. I thought they would be. I thought they belonged to Heaven somehow, and then they would be corrupted by Hell, but that's not who they were. So what we do know instead is that sometime, a long time ago, on the planet of Argent, a meteor fell from the sky. And from within this meteor came out some elemental Wrights. We don't know how many. We see 4 of them in this level. No, actually 3 of them. I'm sorry. So there might have been more. There might have been less. I think that's just all there was to them. And these Wrights were incredibly powerful, but they didn't show to. I mean, they are not told to be going around doing stuff or recruiting. Followers or whatnot. They didn't start a religion. Instead, the people of Argent, you could call them, let's call them the Sentinels, just for short. Because what they did is they used to be their own independent tribe with their own culture. But when the Wrights came, yeah, they started worshipping them. They quite possibly even did some sacrifices for them. Because these beings were so powerful that they completely changed the whole environment on the planet of Argent. And really, they made some incredible stuff, which I'm not gonna go into much detail because I don't really know much. But what I'm saying, I got it from one of the codex from Doom Eternal about the origins of Argent and the origins of the elemental Wrights. So here we have the automap. Do not forget this one. So yeah, what else can I say? At some point, the Sentinels managed to bring out forth the power of the Wrights for themselves, which gave them basically some control over creation, like summoning storms and all kind of superpowers like you would see in a Marvel movie, for example. So yeah, that's insane. Like, the elemental Wrights were these incredible beings of power, and the Sentinels worshipped them and quite possibly controlled them to a degree, and otherwise protected them. That's what the Night Sentinels were all about. They were protecting the elemental Wrights, and I would guess from Hell. And yeah, so somehow, at some point, the lore is already there in Doom 2016. Argent fell, and so did the Wrights. And actually, we don't exactly know what the well does, because you can see the Hell is somehow conjuring a portal up in the air, or at least that's what we would say. It's a portal. Could be something else, maybe a source of power, maybe a source of Argent energy. Because yeah, I mean, I don't even know what Argent energy is at this point. There is just so much to it. It's insane because the plot for Doom 2016 only came very late into the development cycle, and they still managed to throw so many ideas around that they kinda stick. You can quite possibly speculate about most of them, try to put them together. So yeah, this is not what we're doing for this video. For this video, we just want to know that the Wrights, they used to be unique and original creatures, unrelated to Heaven and unrelated to Hell. At some point they fell to Hell, and Hell has now been using them to power the well. Which there is some description online and in the codexes of the game where supposedly they use the well to come down on their enemies, so maybe it works as some sort of super teleport power. Yeah, super portal for Hell to invade other dimensions. So yeah, what we're basically gonna do is thwart their plan and destroy the well, or otherwise remove from the equation the Hell Rights powering it up. We do know anyway that Hell is going to invade Earth, but how they're gonna do that we will see in the next game, I guess. My take on that is that they will build insanely big gore nests that we will find all around Earth, and at some point maybe we're going to have to go around the world and destroy them. That will be for some really cool missions, I would say. So yeah, I could say we freed the first elemental right, and now we're onwards to the other two. Here we have a secret, which is quite good, because as far as I remember, it gives you like a BFG shot, or maybe a mega health. So that's good enough. And there is even the classic lever over here, if you didn't know. So anyway, there is much to say and much to speculate, and I'm not gonna go any more in depth about that. I just wanted to maybe tease you a little bit that there is so much lore lying around, even in a level like this where you're just fighting, basically, from start to finish. So what we can talk about instead is maybe how there are some demons that are already spawned in the levels, in the arenas. And that is something you don't find that often in Doom 2016. Because most of the time the demons are only spawning in after you enter an arena, or you start fighting, or you enter into a combat zone. The reason for that, I will say, it's probably due to performance. Again, this is a game that also came out on Switch and whatnot. And as far as I know, having AI like doing stuff around, it drains resources, and it can be taxating on your computer. So I guess that unless you're fighting, they don't want to have too many AIs running around. And again, as far as we know, 12 should be the limit of AI spawned at any given time, as to not overload the computer and otherwise tank your frame rate and whatnot. But this one level is interesting because it's the only level where you have like Hell Knights already spawned and basically doing their stuff. There is a lot of infighting there is not much infighting going on, but there will be for Doom Eternal. From what we've seen of footage, from what I played, you're very often joining entering a new zone, and you will see the demons fighting for themselves. That's really cool. So yeah, let's kill some more demons. The BFG is amazing, we just got the challenge done. The music is pumping. The level is actually also pretty interesting because it's kind of like there's like a keep. You can see the gates, you can see some sort of fortification. I think this level is pretty good looking. You don't easily distinguish between the three arenas because they're all so similar. I mean, it's hellish, the colors are always the same. Just like for a long time I couldn't really differentiate between Titan's Realm and the Necropolis, because in my mind, when I used to think about them, they all look the same. Oh look, a Baron of Hell actually hit us. That was a good ground slam. I'm not even that high on health. But yeah, there he goes. Just BFG the hell out of him. Beautiful. I love the chorus. Really, and Mick Gordon said it's gibberish in this game, so there aren't really lyrics. It's not Latin, it's nothing. It sounds really good though. And instead, for Doom Eternal, he actually managed to put together a metal core. I don't know how to say it. Basically made out of metal heads that can sing and growl, and those will have proper lyrics. If you've maybe heard of it already. In the story trailer for Doom Eternal, released a few months ago, you can listen to some lyrics already from the metal core, and they're basically shouting like coming to, rip and tear, and that's really badass. Oh look, there was a Berserk power up, I completely skipped it over. Well, not like we needed it, with ammo boost and BFG. And you can hear it behind, there is a BFG ammunition, it makes that unique sound. So you always like, oh yeah, there is a BFG ammunition nearby, I should pick it up. And there is also another health pack. That makes, what, 3 of them for this level already, I would say. Or 2, I don't recall. There is one here, one at the beginning of the level, when you choose one of the 2 paths to get to the first arena. Not the first arena, but the first of the Wrights arenas. So yeah, even here again, there is a Hell Knight already spawned. It looks really good. He's just there like screaming to the sky. Or even, why does it look like there are some trees? Oh, look at that imp. He managed to hit me like a boss. I know I'm going to get hit at least one more, and it's still going to be from a imp melee. Oh, it's so good. The jumping pads are amazing. It's a shame you cannot get up there. Feels really weird. But then again, it will be too powerful. And look at the aerial rune. Just how much control I have as I fly through around and speed around the arena. This level is kind of a troll because you see the spawning of the demon up in the air, but they're actually just spawning on the ground below them. I got bamboozled once there by the Hell Knight, and now again I look up to the sky and he's below. Hello, Pinky, and goodbye. What damage? Badass music. Chain gun. What is more to ask? Okay, so far so good. What is this? Is it the second or the third arena already? I would say it's the... yeah, maybe it's already the third one. I mean, they go so fast. I just have to look at the sky. Yeah, but I only see one link. Yeah, this is the last arena. After this is the final boss, and that's it. And there you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Not even breaking a sweat. Even more BFG ammo, just because why not? And there you go. Let's free the last elemental right with the crucible. I don't know how that works. I guess we're powering up the sword. Because yeah, it is a sword. And we are powering it up by taking in the energy, the power from the elemental rights. And they are gone like that. I guess they're dead. That's insane. Because they used to be these incredible creatures. And just like that, they're dead. They used to be corrupted by hell. And we free them. Or maybe they will show up again. Maybe they will show up again in the next game. Who knows? They're such mysterious creatures, really. I have so many weapon points, but who cares? What am I looking for? Oh yeah, equipment power. That is really good for bosses when you're going to use, you know, what's it called? The siphon grenade. And actually, I'm about to learn something new. As I rewatched this video, I was like, wait, it does that? And I will share it with you as soon as we see it happen. Just, it's coming up in a moment.
So much.
There are some helmets lying around there. That's unfortunate for them. RIP, guys. One of them you can see it floating midair. So I guess that guy must have died on one of the platforms. You know, she summons platforms around. And at some point she uses psychic powers to put spikes on them. And that's when you really want to go... You don't want to stay on the stay on them anymore. So there she is, the spider mastermind. And the music, it's glorious. And I would even go as far as to say that it is a remix of BFG Division. That should be it, yeah. A heavily remixed version of BFG Division. So let's blow her up. Again, I'm not that good at bursting bosses down. You've seen it with the Hellguard. You've seen it with possibly with the Cyber Demon first phase. So I just take my time, make sure I don't get hit, run around. Even more helmets floating in the air. When the music starts playing like this, she's going for the psychic attacks. So that's when you wanna go on top of any of those platforms. But we actually got to stagger her before she could do the second phase where she put spikes on top of them. Look at the colors of the arena, it's so good. There's this purple. Purple is definitely the psionic powers color. If you've played XCOM, you will know when you have a psionic soldier. Beautiful. Honestly, the bosses in this game are just something else. They are so good. It's a shame we devastate them. And there's only 3 of them. Oh yeah, actually, one thing I'm looking forward is it would be so amazing if in Doom Eternal we could see her again. But maybe it doesn't make sense because there's only one in lore. But yeah, she was that beautiful of a boss fight, and down she goes. I was really happy. I did this whole run in one playthrough. It took me around 3 hours and a half, so that was not bad. I really enjoyed this. Bye bye, and see you soon. Boo. What a gamer moment. That's it, guys. Now we're going to have some more talk with our boy Samuel Hayden. Now this is the moment where we wake up on the Skyrim cart. Thankfully it doesn't happen. I could have edited that in, but you may have seen that meme already.
You've won. It's over. You stopped
The way he congratulates us it reminds me of like the classic games where you would complete the game and you would have like a screen with a wall of text praising you for your deed, saying congratulations, you've done it. The hell invasion has been repelled, stuff like that. I don't remember them by heart. Oh yeah. We did it all.
Without Argent energy, it will.
And it's funny when you think about it, because really the plot of this game is all about like humanity has been growing, humanity is being driven by greed. They have always more of a need for energy to supply all the needs that we have in our life, in our world. And when we simply don't have enough fuel anymore, what do we go towards? We look into hell for energy. That's insane. That is the cost of progress. Until we see each other again. That's for sure, Aiden. You better not die on me before we meet again. Take care, buddy. You will need all the help you can get when all hell breaks loose on March 20. Thank you guys for watching. I will leave you with the credits if you want to see them. They're that good. Otherwise, see you next time. See you on my next project. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.